Hey there, guys. So, since, part of the purpose of this channel here on Adventures in Pixieland is to examine the various words, what they mean, and try to give them sort of context as we read from you, like what that would look like, what that would mean, because they're people stories, not just dry facts and figures, or at least that's how we handle it over here, is to examine the different words, including the word minister, because I say it every video, I am an ordained minister. What does that even mean? Why don't I use the term pastor? Why don't I use the term reverend? It's not about education. It's actually about how those words are used in the Protestant faith. Every pastor or a reverend is a minister, but not every minister is a pastor or a reverend. That's usually about a physical building, a congregation, and possibly a board of directors that you have to answer to. Now, state to state rules about what you need as far as a building, a congregation, or a particular education before you can do any ministering services there are particular, and you can't do anything in those states where they've got rules where whatever you've gotten, whatever education you have or whatever it might be, apply or don't. So you can't really, with the way some states are set up, be like, say, a traveling minister if you wanted to anymore, or a traveling reverend, because if you don't have a congregation already in that state and you didn't register with them, you can't preach there according to their rules. You couldn't perform marriages. Like, they won't necessarily come and arrest you for preaching, but you can't perform marriages. You can't do anything that has any legal signatures on it. But ordained ministers can, and indeed do, actually do those same things. They can just be, say, solo ministers or really kind of preachers that don't want to apply at a church and take on a job of being in a congregation. That is a choice one makes, sort of like if one wants to work remote or if one wants to work in office. I don't work in office when I make my money either, because I don't want to work in office. So I work remote. That's why I say ordained minister. The responsibilities don't include a Sunday service, but they do include the ability to do all the rest of the ceremonies and to still do any of the responsibilities that are in this book about what a shepherd is supposed to do. Until the next video, friends.